Here's a 2-minute story, Brian, I think. We'll see.
All right.
I was not liked in my writing my writing workshops in college because I gave it to people straight like a bullet. Straight like a bullet, Brian. Never heard that before, have you? And there was this, I was in my upper division, the fourth class you take in this series of 4 creative writing classes. I was in the fourth class, so it was like a breath requirement at this point. Anyway, this girl comes in, and she had never been a creative writer. They hadn't taken the other 3 classes that all of us had taken to get here. But you got to take all 4 in order to graduate under this major, this creative writing major. And so she comes in, she's sitting with us. We're all seniors, and she turns in this piece of crap thing. And everyone, we all read it, and, it came to me to critique it. And everyone's just waiting for me to just tear her apart, just rip the flesh from her body, right? But I didn't, Instead, I said something very, I would say magnanimous, but encouraging and compassionate. It was like, hey, as a fledgling writer, obviously she wants to be a writer. This isn't a good piece, but I can see the potential. There's no reason for me to step on this freshman. And everyone was just so surprised. And my professor, he even took me aside later. He was like, René, have you ever considered being a college professor? I think you'd be really good at it. I was like, no, I hadn't considered that.
Lie to people all day?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know what this girl did, if she, stayed in the program or not. But, I like to give feedback. I like to give the feedback that is necessary. That helps the writer be a better writer. So I'm not about just stepping on the writer, but if I feel like the writer needs to be at a point where they can take critical feedback that they need to hear, then I'm going to give it to them, because the only way you can get someone, you can build the muscle is with resistance. Calm seas never made for good sailors, right? So I give it to them rough. That rough sea, Brian. Give it to him. I think that's enough of that.
Please.